All right, welcome to the 2015 PWNIE Awards.
Yeah!
How many of you in the audience is this your first PWNIE Awards? All right, if it's your first PWNIE Awards, you have to fight. Look to your left.
I'll be at back, you gotta fight me.
All right, so the PWNIE
What that
Awards...
really means is that people don't come back after one.
Yeah. There's a lot of attrition.
Charlie, don't say those things.
I'm just
All
saying.
right, so the PWNIE Awards are an award ceremony to celebrate the successes and the failures of the InfoSec community. This is the 27th year of the PWNIE Awards. And we appreciate Black Hat hosting us for its entire existence. 26.
For at least 14 years of it.
So let me introduce the judges. We have Justine Bone. I'm Dino. This is Brandon Edwards.
Dr. Raid.
Also known as Dr. Raid. By the hacker alias, Dr. Raid.
Don't use my hacker alias in public, bro. It's some discreet shit.
We have the fine Travis Goodspeed. And Travis, who's a new addition to the judges panel this year. We have another new addition who is basically attached at the hip to Chris Balasek. Charlie Miller.
I can't breathe.
Actually, that's Dr. Charlie Miller.
He's
Doctor.
actually a doctor.
okay,
He can touch you. That's cool.
Yeah, I really can touch people. It's allowed.
And of course, Chris Balasek. But I'm pretty sure you guys aren't here to see us, so let's get started with the awards. First, Chris?
I'm up.
All right, so this is a pony for the probably most antiquated category we have on here now, because server-side bugs basically kind of suck at this point, right? Because they've all been had, and ASLR debt made everyone go to the client, yada, yada, yada.
I mean, they were badass in the 90s.
They were badass in the 90s.
Woo!
Yeah, 90s! Woo! Zuma pants! I did some steps in my head and... I don't know, I was young. I wasn't even born in the 90s. I was this kid, I was. Do I hit the next?
The space bar.
The space bar. I don't know Macs. I don't know computers.
I know how to do that.
So the nominees for best server-side bug are... so the compression vulnerability in SAP. If you're not familiar with SAP, you probably shouldn't be at this conference because it's all the business bullshit. The cool thing was there were two vulnerabilities in the decompression algorithms, which were made wildly popular by the 2001 Flick antitrust, and that's how they were actually implemented at SAP. So these vulns resulted in remote code execution, and the nice thing about this, right, it's not like you're hacking my computer where it's all pictures of my dog and iTunes stuff. This is all business contact, so pretty high profile. You get a lot of good content that you can sell for, I don't know, crack, cocaine. The ponies wouldn't be the ponies without a nomination for something involving Neil Mehta. So obviously, Neil has to have a bug in here. Just a ton of overflows in the NTPD. Several were... Yeah, basically it was... Everything that could have been wrong with this code was shockingly Stephen Rodger and Neil pointed it all out. I know everyone's so surprised that something involving Neil could be prolific and very complicated. The next is for what I'm calling the Magneto shoplift vulnerabilities. Apparently this thing's used everywhere on the web, except we don't know about it because it's for eBay. It was the bingo card of bugs. It was, file includes, SQL injection. It was basically everything that you could ever find in a server was this. It should probably be used for training material for future server research because it literally contains one of everything that you could ever find. Thirdly, there's the one that I don't know much about, and I'll tell you for a fact, didn't win, so we're not even going to talk about it. Sorry. And the winner is... Hey! SAP LCC LGH compression vulnerability. Shockingly not Neil Mehta. I honestly feel bad about that. I voted for him. Dino didn't.
I voted for Neil for the record.
Do we have someone here?
Is Martin Gallo here?
Martin Gallo. Friend of Martin Gallo.
Don't all stand up at once.
Would Neil Mehta like to accept his pony?
Would not Neil Mehta come up?
If any of you are not Neil Mehta, would you come up?
Would someone please who isn't Neil?
Shall we throw it to the audience? Is that what
You're not
happens?
Neil, I know it.
All right,
Christopher Segoyan, please come to the front.
We'll mail this to
We will mail this to Martin
Argentina.
Gallo.
All right, now we're talking about some real bugs for us of the next generation. Client-side vulnerabilities, because what's better than reaching out across the internet and owning that one special person in particular? So, this award is awarded for the person... What's that? Awarded to the person who discovered or exploited the most technically sophisticated and interesting client-side vulnerability. So, the nominees for best client-side bug are... Pause for dramatic effect.
Dun, dun, dun,
Pause for
dun.
dramatic effect.
No, smash that box.
Will It Blend by Juru.
Drum, right?
Also, I'd like to add for the record, if you don't brand your vulnerability, we will. If you try and be like, look, this is a very interesting vulnerability, and you name it after the specific aspects of it, blah, 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 we're going to try and make a bad joke so people remember it better, because the details are really hard.
So this was
But-
did you explain
I
it?
know this bug.
I'm going to
Okay.
explain it later when it gets nominated again.
Okay, no, I know this bug. Okay, so this is one bug to rule them all. This is one single vulnerability in Adobe font rendering code. Surprise. That can be used to get code execution on Adobe Reader, break out of the sandbox on Adobe Reader, and wait for it, privilege escalation through the Windows kernel. Woo! One bug.
I thought we didn't care about those
Winner.
bugs.
Okay,
Yeah, no, sandboxes stop that.
so very nice. Next nominee, trouser snake. Sandworm. Sandworm was a vulnerability. Actually, it was an attack campaign that exploited a vulnerability in the. Actually, most people don't know it's pronounced Olay, the Olay package manager that allowed for the logic bug, allowed deterministic code execution, bypassing all mitigations and all that stuff. Because surprise, surprise, sometimes there are bugs that don't involve corrupting memory, and that can't be searched for generically by fuzzing or by, static analysis. So this is called Sandworm, and it was discovered and exploited by unknown. Third nominee, it's a setup.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see what you did.
you guys get it?
That was
do,
what-
do you need me to explain the joke?
So it's set. It's the same letters as set up.
Yeah. You got it?
I think everyone gets
Has
it.
everyone got it? Everyone got the joke? Okay, cool. By Tavis Ormandy, no stranger to anyone in the Vuln research community.
Travis.
Did I say Tavis? I said Tavis, right?
You did.
Okay,
Travis Normandy.
and winner is
Yeah.
Juru. Oh, Juru's here.
Some words.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Words. Speech.
This is your chance in front of your peers.
Thanks for the third pony.
Oh, damn. That really hurt my feelings.
What? I didn't say that. That was I'll say comments.
No, I said he's like a guy seriously
Like,
badass.
nobody's going to
I said he was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna cue you up. Thanks.
All right, so my name is Brandon, and I'm an imposter. I have no idea why I'm here. We're doing best song, and Try Harder. If that could not sum up our industry, I don't know what could. So just the name alone should win. Like, really? And I'm gonna play it for you guys. I hope you guys have earplugs. thing is, it's a reggaeton track with some abrasive sales things. If they hadn't sold their product so hard, it'd actually be a song. I'm gonna play it for you guys.
Welcome to your sex certification. Penetration. Test. Better than the rest. This one dedicated to all those who complete the mom sex certification. The ones who not fault and not waver. No one to try hard and get braver. You must not fail, you must not nigga the bus. Try harder, you must. Sex, try harder. Only way to get your own recipe.
All right, calm down. Sit down, how about it? All right. Yeah.
Anyway.
If you don't supply a video, we have to dance. So for all the song
Thank you for
authors,
that, everybody.
Always supply video.
Luckily, I'm the only one qualified here to actually execute on that. Okay, so last night we gathered and we had extensive discussion about what makes a privilege escalation bug the best. And after a lot of debate and analysis and champagne, we concluded that we would like to stick to focusing on the bug itself rather than the larger research class that it might belong to. So with that in mind, nominations for the best privilege escalation bug for the PWNIE Awards 2015 are first. Whoa, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm jumping ahead. Nope, I'm not. Wait, where are we? Okay, Rowhammer. Some of you may have heard of this. This is some really interesting research that's come out of the academic community, starting at Carnegie Mellon University, with regards to hardware fault injection, more specifically targeting the DRAM chip. And that research was picked up upon by some Google researchers, Mark, what's his name? Seaborn. And this other dude, I think his name's Thomas. Anyway, they wrote a POC exploit that does a bunch of bit flipping and some magic stuff that results in kernel level privilege escalation, and also they demonstrated browser sandbox escape capabilities. But they're not done. The the academic community is continuing to build upon that. Some researchers out of France and Austria wrote something called rowhammer.js, written in JavaScript, which executes a similar type of POC, and we're very interested in continuing to watch that space. Next up is ping
exploiting your hardware from JavaScript.
Kind of cool. Watch that space. You will be back.
It's all right.
You will be back next year, everybody, including those. The team, including a woman, I might add, out of Europe. Anyway, moving on. Ping pong roots is an Android exploit based on a Linux free after use bug, I believe, by some up-and-coming people known as Keen Team. And I think they are presenting that research right here at Black Hat. The next nomination, UEFI. So this is really interesting research that is based upon some weaknesses in the modern-day replacement to the BIOS, which Microsoft have pushed out with Windows 8 and beyond for security features, but this is all about security weaknesses that come along with the security features, which is an opportunity that some of us are interested in these days. So there's a Windows API that Corey Kallenberg and his team, his peers at MITRE, I believe, discovered there's a few vulnerabilities in a Microsoft API that can be taken advantage of for kernel level. Actually, it's user lands to ring -2, which is firmware level privileges, I believe, which is kind of awesome in UEFI. This is affecting all Windows 8 machines pretty much everywhere, and nobody really knows what the status of that is going forward. So pretty awesome research. You did it the wrong way. The next nominee, TTF TrueType font. This is an overflow in the TTF engine within Win32k.sys. Again, Keen Team, they presented this research and the exploit at Recon, and I believe they also used that to take away some cash money at Pwn to Own at CanSec West earlier this year. And last but not least, the blend vulnerability, which we have already addressed this evening, but this was also nominated for privilege escalation, again using the same vulnerability twice, once in Adobe for remote code execution and then again in Windows for privilege escalation, and covered also at the Recon conference earlier this year.
And that says a lot for being nominated in 2 separate categories.
Really does.
That's how
Yeah,
awesome the
that's
bug
pretty
is and
awesome,
the
yeah.
exploit.
So despite the really intense competition in
It was
this
heated.
space,
It was
I'm
very heated debate.
not
It
going to
was
lie, the
heated.
judges came to
we
fisticuffs
spent a lot
over
of
this.
time on this section last night, and what we are going to do is, despite the competition presented by the amazing research that's going on with Rowhammer, this award this year is in fact going to Corey. Really admire Best privilege escalation.
Yeah, here's Zeno.
Accepting the award on behalf of Corey Collenberg is Zeno Kova.
That's not Corey. You're not Corey Collenberg. Whoa.
Speech.
Yeah, Zeno.
We'll give it to him anyway.
Speech.
We didn't expect to win. We thought Rowhammer was going to win. But still, it's nice. Thanks.
Congratulations.
Very gracious.
All right, so there's this other song. I'm the song guy. And this is another song called Integer Overflow, which is apparently a thing. I guess numbers aren't forever. And this guy, Nyan, did a song kind of about this. It's not an average nerd. And really, Nyan is not an average nerd. Nyan's an exceptional nerd. So I'm a Hitscape. And I don't know how to use Mac. I mean, I read exploits for it, but like, I don't actually know how to use it. So like, here's the thing. I'm gonna play this thing here, and we're gonna dance for like 25 seconds or something. Like,
Yeah, like that.
get your gem on.
The cloud is a lie, data's not yours anymore. If you shoot it in the sky, drives NSA first in line. Next up, wise guys making ads based upon your life in real time. Stop giving date time to the marketing team so they can shoot a video about a vulnerability. Hold a conference call with
This is why we can't.
information emails.
Yes.
When you need more than technical
We're good.
details. Crash log in the hands of a nerd rapper. American
And we
Fuzzy
trust him with
Gets
Jeeps.
crash attached to the process. But you're a fault. Mr. 32-bit, I got your segmentation fault.
That was stuff. All right.
We're really organized.
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but alcoholism is a prerequisite for being a pony judge.
I danced to that.
This is
Innovative research, Charlie.
Before we begin this one, we would like to thank the generous, exceedingly generous donations of ThreatButt. We got $2, 3 buttons, and a couple of stickers.
I didn't get any money. What's
and
up?
some beans and some lint. Yeah.
And so, yeah, there was lint included. We didn't ask for the lint. We're not quite sure if it's intentional. We want to thank you anyways, and we want to remind the rest of you that like if you could donate more, you could win.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we are the most easily bribed group on the planet. Worse than FIFA up here. Just like, we're worse than FIFA. You can bribe us easily.
So, without further ado, we'll
Without
have
further ado, most innovative
Dr.
research.
Charlie Miller will present the nominees for the ThreatButt Pony for most innovative research.
Oh, shit. Yep, Pony for Most Innovative Research brought to you by ThreatButt. So this is the Pony Award for Most Innovative Research, which is probably, I would think, like the most prestigious Pony Award to win for a one-year stay, at least. So this represents, like, you know, the best of everything. Let's see who we got. Do I have to do something? I am actually good at Max, but okay. So our first nominee, Ret2Dur. This is one about there were mitigations put in place, or at least proposed, for kernel exploitation. And these guys discussed how they work, how to circumvent it, how to make it better. Bunch of academic dudes whose names I won't say. Well done, academic dudes.
At least I remember first names.
I mean, their first names are like as bad as their last names. I can't say that. Okay. Next up, So this is my first time at the Ponies as a judge. Give me some slack.
It's okay. Ease into it. You're doing great, buddy.
You're doing great,
You can
Charlie.
do it.
Thank you,
Keep going.
thank you, thank you.
You're such a trooper.
We love you, Charlie.
Charlie, what?
Thank you,
Charlie,
Ray.
So
what's his
proud
last
of
name
you.
again?
I feel great. So next up, modern platform supported rootkits, Rodrigo and Gabriel. So this is about, they were able to take advantage of hardware. Help me out here, Dino. Hardware.
Dino.
They were able to use various hardware features of mostly the Intel platforms to assist with rootkit technologies. For instance, Intel Legrand, also known as Trusted Execution Technologies, to build rootkits that are protected from visibility or modification by the operating system.
This is why when I write books, I always have him as a co-author.
Yeah. Also, best middle manager in the game right now.
Yeah.
Best middle manager in the game.
If I were you, I would work for Dino. So yeah,
He makes the best action items.
Trained him.
So basically, these guys were able to take advantage of hardware things to have rootkits that, say, the OS couldn't detect. So pretty awesome. Next up, the Threatbutt Advanced Enterprise Platform. So as far as I know, this is a group who has like a logo and a Twitter account, and that's essentially all I know about them.
Everything you need to have to be a real company. A logo and a Twitter account.
They're not a group, they're a brand experience. And they're
Okay.
just going to change the world. Like Silicon Valley is never going to be the same.
All right, so well done, Threatbutt.
Our advertising.
Sadly, Threatbutt now has been nominated for Most Innovative Research, and I have not, ever in my career. Okay.
For shame.
Next up, Abusing Silent Mitigations. These are a bunch of ZDI boys. So they looked at Internet Explorer, and some smart guys at Microsoft put in some mitigations to try to make exploiting IE harder. These guys explain exactly how this new heap stuff worked, how you could still exploit in some situations, and how to make it better. So pretty awesome stuff. This is the kind of stuff that like Balasek used to talk about before I made him do code injection vulnerabilities.
Before I was a sellout stunt hacker whore,
Yeah.
I used to do real work,
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
record.
Next year, best stunt hacking will be an award. Okay, and then finally, Imperfect Forward Secrecy by, again, a bunch of academic dudes who we didn't even bother to list their names. Sad. This is better known as Logjam. So this was the thing where my boys at the NSA could sit between conversation of TLS and downgrade it until it's like export worthy, which means we can like read it. By we I mean my boys, and so it's bad. You can read all my like bank traffic and Ashley Madison stuff. So anyway, that is Logjam.
You ruined it for the next one.
Your winner of Most Innovative Research, Threatbutt! No, just kidding. It's actually
It's not Threatbutt.
Logjam! Do we got any of these academic guys here tonight? Anyone who's gone to a school?
Does anyone have a college degree?
Anyone with a master's degree or better, please come to the stage.
Oh, it's Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Bachelor's.
I mean, like, associate's degree in computers.
Does anyone have a GED? Come on up.
Okay, looks like we have no one. We will mail it to those
We will
people.
mail it to them.
All right. So we do the songs in between the things because like there's no other way to do it. This next song is by Whitey Cracker, and why would you call yourself that? Thing is, he brings the cheese with this jam.
No, this is so good.
You see what I did there? Whitey Cracker, cheese, jam. No one?
Hey-o.
Really? No one? No one? All right, fine. You know what?
This
You
is
guys,
why he's a judge.
exactly. These bad puns elected me. All right. I didn't alt tab on this Macin computer. Oh my God.
You just do the talking.
Everyone go home. It's done.
I'll do the clicking.
Yo, that's Whitey Cracker right there. That's
Dino, help us. You're the only one that can save us.
So I wrote the exploits at one point, but I don't know how to computer. So anyway, jam after this. I'm a fast forward like.
Trade quest for calmness. In the default tab, I go mad for the music that feature cast. Peruse the news with some freshly brewed coffee, cause I'm on the internet, dude. Reply from my contact. He just got the contract to place new nodes on the border routers, surveilling traffic on all the towers. This crib is in game. Tech with no brain can tie my name to a bank of wave scan that switch, but I guess I'm just a masochist. Oh well, no.
So that's pretty dope, Jam. I don't know if I saw you all dancing, but sit down now.
That was embarrassing to watch all those people dance.
Seriously, guys, you guys should not dance like that again. All right.
Yes, awkward could describe this entire ceremony, so thank you. Please continue to say that.
So how's everyone doing? Good?
It's time for a check-in. How y'all doing out there? All right. You guys survived the dancing? Because I think we're done.
Not many people have left, surprisingly.
I'll be at the Spearmint Rhino later on the night. Get your singles, grab your bags. It's going to be a fun time. You got to pay the bills. It's a rent payer. I'm just trying to fill a slot right now, so let's do something.
Despite being terrible at rapping, they actually gave me another category, and I don't know why. I get lamest vendor response, which is actually fitting because I work at BAE. So,
Zing!
Zing.
He used to work at BAE.
Worked.
The man who formerly worked at
20
BAE.
seconds ago, by the way, does anyone hire a hacker? I'm pretty good at the memory corruption stuff. Anyway.
Threatbot is hiring.
Yeah. Always.
Threatbot disqualified me. So, you know it's bad when you can't get a clearance at Threatbot. All right.
Battery's logging out.
So, lamest vendor response. Let's talk about this. This is where, like, somebody finds some shit and they're like, I want to talk about it. And the vendor's like, lol, no lawyers. And you're like, I don't have lawyers. So, and you have to sort of fight it. Oh, and or you reported, like, a decent bug. And a vendor's like, that's not a bug. And you're like, LOL, modems are mine. And, like, it's real talk, though. This is, like, probably one of the most relevant categories. I'm only saying that to justify myself talking about it. But, like, in real talk, like, it's nasty. So, let's talk about some of the nominees. The first nominee is Blue Coat. Do I really need to say much here? Like, this is Blue Coat. Like, you guys already, you're clapping and we've not even described the bugs, so we know they're terrible, right? Like,
We all like when our talks get canceled because then you don't have to do them, you can just get drunk. So that is a plus
Blue Coats
of
are
it.
coming, Blue Coat. I mean,
They all
All
wear
right.
blue coats, too. So that's
The
weird.
funny
Next
is,
is
some of the
Seagate.
categories we only have like 3 nominees. We've got like as many, lamest vendors as we want.
oh my God, this category fills up so quickly. We have to just like let the cream rise to the top and pick like it's so bad. So anyway, I mean, the vendors are. Why are vendors so bad? You guys all work for vendors. I work for a vendor. Let's not listen. I work for BAE. How did this not make the list? You guys can do better. All right. You guys can do better. All right. Anyway,
Just get your lives together. You could do better.
honestly, real talk. All right. So, no. I'm thirsty. So anyway. Seagate Nas, I love Nas, but he has nothing to do with this. It's network attack storage. It's remote code execution, and they were pretty shitty about it, but we're not gonna get into that. They're pretty terrible. It's Seagate. Come on, guys. Next bug was Samsung. That's like a Chinese company, right? No. That was Dino's racist joke that I stole. Anyway, there was this really terrible man-in-the-middle thing that happened with the Seagates and the Androids or the something, and it was awful. Like, still none of us are patched. And I don't run one. I run 2 of these. 2 of these. I'm fucked. Like, you all are fucked too. Like, I'm sorry for using the F-bomb, but really.
And now unemployed, too. So that's add that to the list.
Right, I'm unemployed. Would you like to hire someone who uses the F-bomb? Because I'm available. So let's talk about who might have won this. It's Blue Coat.
I think we all
It's
do
Blue
that.
Coat. Anyone here from Blue Coat?
Blue Coat here.
Take the lamest vendor response. Anyone?
Would you like to accept the Hey, thanks for being this insufferable, suffocating company that will cancel researchers' talk. We
Please state
appreciate
your
it.
job and title as you come to the stage.
Serial number.
This is the French thing, right?
Well, no, you guys did not let a guy. You didn't let him present. You didn't let him present. Yeah.
I was on vacation when that happened.
That was incredible. That was incredible.
That guy was fucking awesome. I was on vacation.
Well done.
It takes a lot of guts to come up and accept some of these awards, so we appreciate it.
I want that guy as my lawyer.
So, random guy over there is also looking for a job. I recommend ThreatButt.
I know your lawyer. That's terrible.
So next is the most overhyped bug, because we're all doing the judging thing, and we're sitting there, and we're totally not consuming too much champagne.
Guys,
Napa Valley
it's,
champagne,
guys,
which we
it's
call
the
Napa.
overhyped bug. You might want to go down.
Oh. It's not overhyped. 1.4 million cars is not overhyped. That's just hype.
Yeah, rightfully hyped.
Yeah. Legitimately hyped.
It's also worth noting that the judges are not eligible to win, so sorry.
I would like to
guys.
say in a previous year, I was nominated for most overhyped bug, and I was pissed I didn't win.
Was that for your battery thing? Because that was pretty cool.
No, that was not hyped enough. It was for the original iPhone exploit.
Oh yeah,
You know
but like
what?
those
These
happen all the
people are
time.
jaded now. Everything is cool.
This was 2007, before like any of these people were in InfoSec.
I'm ashamed of each and every one of you.
So,
Damn, I just threw it down.
so as we're sitting there, I asked to present the coolest stuff, like the most badass hack, and then I drink too much champagne, and when I wake up, they tell me that I have to do most overhyped bug, which is like old timey stuff. So, the nominees for this section, who here uses Bash? Right, cool, right. So really cool bug. Who here uses CGI scripts?
Nobody uses.
No one.
Okay. So shell shock.
I heard I shouldn't use Bash. Is that right?
No, don't use CGI, Charlie.
I use Z shell. It's nice. But that means that I don't know Bash syntax, so I keep trying to do repeat and commands that just don't exist. It's crazy. So who here likes text messages?
Yeah, man.
Who here likes sending illegal Unicode text messages to crash but not really exploit? Anyone?
Only Nick D to my phone, so I couldn't answer goddamn text messages. That's the only person I know who used it.
Okay, cool. So you got the iOS core text, but it's just a denial of service. So what you should do is you should figure out how to weaponize this and then come back next year and win something cool. Woo! And finally, and this one is near and dear to my heart, who here uses floppy disks? All right.
What's a floppy disk?
So there's the Venom bug from CrowdStrike where they figured out that you could use the floppy disk controller to pop the VM. And this is pretty cool. There's actually like a lot of nifty floppy disk stuff. Micah Scott hid a Tetris game in VMware. This is unrelated, but like I'm doing the overhyped thing, so I might as well like share something underhyped. So she took this floppy disk controller and she's writing the code for it, and she wants to hide a game in there. So she creates a buffer, and whenever you ask for something out of range, like beyond the end of the file, it gives you like a byte of this buffer. That buffer is a Tetris game as an x86 boot disk. So if you make a 0-byte file and like just touch whatever.img and you mount that and you boot from it, you get Tetris, not Tetris, Pong. And if you type PRID, it switches to rainbow colors. And that's nifty, but Venom is not. So
Where's the
right.
Play him off, Trev. Play him off.
all right.
No, stop. You were worthless and nothing bad happened.
All the shady 10-year-old routers were owned.
All right, who would like to claim this?
Literally anyone here can claim this. You understand this?
Are there any Bash developers in the audience? Who is he? Oh yeah, come on up here.
Come on up and get that. Everyone, a round of applause.
Who is that? Wait, this is the guy who wrote Bash. No, it's his friend. No.
Wait, you still got to give a speech.
I don't know.
This guy's name.
Yeah.
So Brian was asked the question by a reporter, what were you thinking when you found out that shell shock exists? And Brian's response was, well, my plan worked. 20 or whatever, 25 years later.
Amazing. Woo! Thank you.
No. Oh no, I think there is. Yeah, not at the moment.
Cool. Well, you guys
Okay.
should hang out.
Epic. That's me. Chris, that was second.
Jesus, isn't this done yet?
Hold on, I need a drink for this.
Honestly,
I stole some of your wine.
should we champagne you up?
That's cool.
Champagne you up?
Okay, so now we have the pony for most epic fail, and as the name suggests, it is for failing in epic manner. Basically, these people have let you down, not only as an industry, but as personal human beings. It's the equivalent of your parents telling you that they're not angry with you, they're just disappointed. And that's just fucking worse. That's worse, right? First shouldn't be, is the OPM breach, which I believe, when I checked Wikipedia last, stands for the Office of Personally Motherfuck Your Data. That's pretty.
And my data's in that, those fuckers.
There we go.
No one else. No
I think
one
we all
else. Just
know.
Charlie.
Everything that you told them to get your TS that you did weird in college, everybody knows now. So raise a glass to have all your secrets be unleashed.
I did some weird shit in college too.
I did some real weird shit in college. So awesome. Someone read about it someday when they write my biography. The next one is Plus Bank. It was a Polish bank. We were not tech savvy enough to use Google Translate, so we don't know much about it.
Not my circus, not my monkey.
Yeah, but the cool thing was they pulled well, up until Blue Coat guy said he was on vacation, classiest move ever, which was like, nah, that ain't me. Like, just own shit's everywhere. Like, nah, didn't happen. It's like the Like a Boss video. He's like, did you say you were gonna fly into the sun and die? He was like, nah, that ain't me. This was these people's excuse for getting breached, which is just amazing. Good for them. I hope they're doing well. Next up, the people too dumb to use fucking Tinder put all their personal shit on Ashley Madison. And
Man, those ads are
apparently
irresistible.
your wife and or husband knows you're cheating on them now, so good for you. I can't wait till they cross-ref the OPM with the Ashley Madison database. That shit. Oh, that's why the internet was fucking invented right there, man.
That's big data.
I can't wait. Can't wait. This is honestly something I didn't bother researching before coming here today again, so I left.
Once again, not the winner.
Yeah, once again, I'll tell you, little trick, not the winner. On to the next one. The next is Aviator. Apparently, there was some guy that was very opinionated whose name rhymes with Justin New that said he thought this
Justin
was,
who?
Yeah,
Justin Shoe?
He wears shoes, I'm sure, because he goes to an office, obviously.
Justin Shoe's not known.
He's got a really nice looking dog.
Shockingly, it's hard to grab a stable code base and make a really secure, privacy-aware web browser. I know. Just what I thought, too, because I cracked that shit out in a weekend. But we can't all be all-stars like me, right? So then you have this. And I think everyone knows who the winner is. The winner is OPM. Anyone, come get some.
Anyone from the U.S. government.
Anyone who knows their personal shit is in someone else's hands, you're welcome to one of these right now. Some like weird like college shit, you can come up and grab one of these.
But you have to confess it
You
on
have to
stage.
confess your sins in front
China
of the
already
group.
knows it's cool.
There's no feds here at all?
No feds. FBI. DEA, we know you. DEA, where's the drugs?
Fish and wildlife.
Coast Guard, anyone at all. Yeah, parks. Maybe
Department of Weights and Measures.
Yeah, USDA. We got USDA. Yes.
That's Sean Moore. That's Sean Moore.
You're not the USDA.
It doesn't matter.
Sean, sit down. Sit down, Sean. Sean,
Give
sit
it
down.
to him. Give him the fucking
Sean,
pony.
Sean, take the pony and get the fuck out
We
of
have
here.
an abundance of these
Fuck
things.
out of here, pony.
USDA, everyone! Go buy some grade A meat tonight. Let's go. Give it up.
Goddamn, I love Sean. He's a bad. a bad person. I was gonna use an M word there, but
That was awesome.
anyway.
Network administrator.
All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. No, M word, a bad mother of ponies is the thing. I'm not gonna swear, like say motherfucker or something. That'd be terrible. This shit's broken. This is broken.
He broke it. He bit it.
Hold on, ladies.
You're not supposed to put it in your mouth.
I gotta put this on first. They get this a lot. Hold on. All right, we're good. All right, so here's the thing. There was this nomination for this song, and they called it Anal Bleed, and they thought they were funny.
Not funny.
And so we were like, lol, except not lol. The song is good, but it was not funny. It was terrible. So we actually replaced it with Prodigy's album from 2015. Wait, by the way, if you've not heard, it is amazing. It's incredible. So I don't even know if this laptop's gonna it doesn't have it. So I'm not gonna press next because I'll get punched by Dino. And Dino's like, if you ever fuck up again on ponies, I'll kill you.
This is the first year that the ponies have not had a major glitch of showing the award winner before.
Like honestly, this is the first time we've
Way to
got
go for going through the
Like,
judges. Yeah.
Just clap because Charlie's clapping, guys. Come on, just do this. All right.
You've clearly never seen how poor the previous ponies were.
The thing is, this was a song entry, and the song was, I guess, technically a song. But we replaced it with Prodigy. And do you guys like Prodigy? Can I get some response for that? Like, no, come on. Like, from whom are you not if you did not like Prodigy growing up? Come on, give me some sound. Thank you. All right, and we're done with this song.
We'd like to appreciate the slow clap from the back. We saw that. That's awesome.
Beautiful.
The lights aren't that bright.
We don't really have a song to play?
You know what? Okay, wait, you guys want to hear this?
Are these over yet?
No, we're skipping that song. It's really bad.
I was told this was only a half-hour commitment.
Really
I was
bad.
told there'd be no math.
Okay, so the next pony is for Epic Ownage. The Epic Ownage Award goes to the hackers responsible for delivering the most damaging, widely publicized, or, most importantly, hilarious ownage. So let's go for the nominees, see who the nominees are. First, Kaspersky Lab for getting owned by Dooku 2.0.
Woo! Yeah! They got fucked!
I mean,
my dogs are crazy.
It turns out that Kaspersky sees Dooku everywhere they look, including their own network.
Damn.
Next one, Hacking Team by...
Bro, why are we not hanging out getting drunk, man? This is so cool.
by maybe China.
I knew how cool you were.
No, I haven't known one.
Also, OPM. Now, that's really probably China. The next nominee is the world. The entire world. Definitely China. And finally, the last nominee, Samsung, for the SwiftKey keyboard bug door, which, contrary to popular belief by some of my less culturally sensitive and culturally aware colleagues, they are Korean. They are South Korean.
Wait, they're not Chinese?
No, the ownage from everyone in the world. That's definitely.
That's China.
All right.
All right, got it.
And the winner is...
Hacking Team!
Or more specifically, the hackers of Hacking Team.
Anyone from Hacker Team here? Here we go.
Yeah.
A Hacker Team Hunter.
Would Phineas Fisher please come to the stage?
Speech.
We'll give this to Morgan for authoring the Citizen Lab papers on Hacking Team.
So, totally not for hacking them.
I am not Phineas Fisher. As Hacking Team probably found out, it'd probably be a bad idea to take credit for his work. So, yeah, thanks to Finn Fisher, Hacking Team, and Hacking Team still owes me 15% on their sales.
Pay this man! Someone pay this man!
Pay the man!
If you're gonna hack shit, don't get hacked.
We would also like to mention that ThreatButt does pay commissions for advertising.
Also, ThreatButt's buys exploits, so if you guys... Anyway. Another nominee for Best Song This is the winner, by the way. I'm just throwing it out there. It's not me. I know you guys wanted that, but
Next we need slightly less drunk.
what?
A fun.
Bruce Schneider? What did you say? Bruce Schneider, he's terrible at crypto and terrible at hacking. So like, I don't. Why would he win? Why would he win? He's never gonna win. Whatever you think, it's not gonna happen.
Please be louder on your heckling. It's a bit hard to hear from the stage.
So, if you have some other terrible hacking candidates, they can go make more music because the winner is Whitey Cracker. Clean slate. Whoa, no, hold on.
No, damn it! Why did
No
you
one
do
saw
that?
that. Is Whitey Cracker here?
He showed the next slide.
Well, yeah, we did it.
Whitey Cracker, come up to the stage.
Anyone.
Quick being a grape. Just come up
Anyone
here.
who knows how to play music.
Anyone who's heard music
Do you
or
rap?
know of music, we literally have all these ponies, and they're not going home in Dino's bags. So, okay, let's go on the next category.
For the record, we've been doing this for a long time. We're the original bronies. Just make sure we're all clear on that.
I liked it better when it was like Geohot and stuff in the songs and like a bad idea. People I knew and not other people who don't come to the ponies.
Okay.
Well, what you got to do is you got to blackmail your friends into writing songs. So, if you're my friend, you should write a song. If not, you should probably just
All right,
keep
anyway.
your mouth shut.
There we go. Get code. Thank you, Justine. Let's go.
Yes.
All right,
savior.
I think this is the last award. Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's get out of here. I hate this. It's really coming unraveled right now.
this is really exciting. We only award this periodically. It's mostly based on the availability of a real artist who can actually create a masterpiece such as this. And, it's when we feel like patting each other on the back a little bit and acknowledging others in our industry who have helped shape our industry, which I know we all appreciate. It's very rare that we get the opportunity to really create our own futures. And so tonight we get to acknowledge a few people who have done that on our behalf. And we will be awarding one particular individual with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Ponies Black Hat 2015. Okay, so let's go through the nominees. I'm going to have to pull this up here because even though I know these dudes, I want to make sure I don't forget anything too significant. Okay, Ivan Archie, who I have described as the spirit leader of hacking for the other Down Under, that is the Down Under on the South American side of things, more specifically Argentina, based out of Buenos Aires. Ivan Archie has been a thought leader in the space from down there since the 90s. He's led and continues to lead generations of hackers and offensively minded security professionals. And we are very, very excited to think about his contribution to our industry this evening.
I think literally on Twitter he was like, "Yeah, I just found like 4 more Android bugs while you guys were at Black Hat." So if that's
that would be Hira. That would be Hira.
While you all were watching the stage fright presentation, he found and reported 4 more bugs.
Hira is a bad mother effer, as I just heard to my left here. So Hira is the reality behind Ivan's spirituality. Hira is like the truth teller. He will demonstrate the technology, whether you can do it and whether you cannot do it. He's been also leading the technical community from Argentina for over 10 years now.
It's an honor just to be nominated, I would like to say.
This is like Wu Shi, Shanghai-based researcher known for his work in mobile hacking, vulnerability research. I believe Wu Shi, unfortunately have not had the privilege of meeting Wu Shi yet, but I believe that he is a leader within Keen Team. I'm a huge fan of them, even though I've never met any of them. And that he, thanks to his leadership, they've been owning at Pwn's Own for the last 3 years or so, and he continues to share results in venues such as Black Hat right now. The next nominee is a dude, his name is Halvar Flake.
Who is that?
Who is
that?
Okay.
Wait, no, who is that though?
I don't, Halvar
I'm sorry, who is that? I don't understand.
One of the most extraordinarily complicated and intense individuals I have ever had the pleasure of knowing. He's in fact so complicated that none of us can agree on what his name is. I call him Halvar, others call him Thomas, Dalian, Halvar, Flake, I don't know, he's Halvar to me. Halvar goes way back, the late 90s and early 2000s. He's been training here at Black Hat, teaching the world about reverse engineering and binary analysis. He started a company called Sabre Security, which he renamed Zynamics for some reason, I can't remember what, but I do remember
it was last
talking
in
to
the
him
alphabet.
extensively.
He told me it was last
I think
in the
there was
alphabet.
some trademark issue. Anyway,
Well, it was.
they made some really cool technology called BinDiff and BinNevi and VX class. He was acquired by Google, and I do believe that today was actually his last day with Google. And that's congratulations or commiserations, depending on your perspective on that. And a final nomination, Rolf Rolls. So this is a Halvar protege, actually, a leader in the reverse engineering space. Wait, let me pull up my notes. Rolf was actually the primary engineer behind BinNevi and BinDiff and VX class for Zynamics under the leadership of Halvar, and he's also the moderator and the founder of the reverse engineering Reddit, and he continues to contribute to our industry to this day.
He's the reason people can do patch diffs on Patch Tuesday, basically. That's why everyone uses that shit.
So despite the intense competition and the massive contributions of all of these individuals, the judging panel was absolutely unanimous yesterday evening when we decided to award this, of course, to our dear friend and industry colleague.
Oh, he's here.
He's no longer my friend because he did not want to.
I really don't like Halvar because when I talk to him, he makes me feel really stupid.
Oh, Halvar, hi. Yay. We love you so much. Woo, he's here. Halvar, please, now that you're winning this prestigious prize, congratulations. The pinnacle.
The prestigious pony man.
The pinnacle of your career. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Vivian Masters, by the way, at Vivian Masters. She's awesome. Halvar, tell us, please, what's next for you in your illustrious career now that you've actually obviously reached this pinnacle of the Lifetime Achievement Award?
I'm going to be gone for a while.
So Halvar, here's the thing. Because you've actually won the Lifetime Achievement Award, that no longer qualifies you to ever win a pony again.
Yeah, for the record.
However, it does mean that Halvar will be joining us again next year as a judge on the pony.